Hey guys, I am back with prompts 3, 4, and 5. All right, and this is for the Junk Journal January 2026 that is being hosted by Debbie from Ink and Page Journals. Let me show you. I still haven't attached my front cover, but I think that's going to look really, really nice. So let me show you. We did one together last time, and we did two, which was this pretty script layout here. I've got a journaling card here. Here, I still haven't filled it in yet, but I will. I did include these calling cards with people's script on them, but I also wanted to tuck in this script that came from an address book. It's a little date book, and it might have to go on this side. So in each one of these prompts, I want to include, well, this one I did already, but I want to include some ephemera that I have pertaining to the prompt. So for this, it was script. I have this coming out of an antique book. Some of this here, some of this. I kind of went a little bit overboard with that. The next one is postcard, which I did over here, and I did quite a spread on this. I took up 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. So being cognizant of the fact that I don't have a ton of pages in here because I knew my book had a more narrow spine. Some of the days I'll do a little bit more like this, and some of the days I'll do a little bit less. So I have some nice ephemera here that came in the kit and under this belly band. I am going to tuck in my own antique postcard here from 1903. So what I'll do is I'll include a couple of these, and I'm going to save this in my little envelope of ephemera. Now I have 3 little pockets here with some cute ephemera from the digital kit. A lot of like postage themed stuff. I've got some little flower fussy cuts. I loved this trim here. It's faux lace trim. I don't have anything in here because I didn't really want to cover this up, but let's see. Yeah, I might just, there we go. On this side, she had this beautiful little mailbox, which is great, with another little journaling card in the back. And I just mirrored that. There were 2 of these faux lace trims, so I just put that on that side. A couple more pockets. There was quite a lot of ephemera that came with this day's printables. Lots of little stamps and letters and postcards, those sorts of things. I've got my little number down here, number 3, but I also did a little one up here and with my label postcard. So for day 4 was ticket, and I purposefully went to the front, and knowing it was just going to be this one page kind of made it more simple in design. And I made myself go out of order so that because I know it's going to happen at some point. Whatever spread that I have is not going to like match necessarily the next set of pages I have. So if I do it now, I'll be at peace with it later, if that makes sense to anybody. So I have this here. There is a lovely quote. It says, "Let it go, let the sky take it, let the water carry it, let the earth hold it, because you don't have it anymore." And then I just added this little ticket here that says, "Be still." Made a little pocket here out of one of the printable tickets. Added a little thing here. And then just this is just so many tickets that were included. There was a ton of ephemera. This is not even half of it. But I knew I wanted to make this as simple as I possibly could, because some of the days are going to be, like I said, a bigger spread and some less. So I actually just kind of want to be a little bit more sparse with these. These are all just little journaling cards and faux tickets. And I'm just going to add a couple up here. And call it good for now. It's not a lot of decorating, but I'm very okay with that. So I have some extra ephemera that can go. And now, oh, and this little thing. This is an authentic piece that I wanted to include. Like I said, I want to pick at least one element from my stash that pertains to the prompt. So this is going to be it, this little mileage ticket. From the 20s, I believe. And that's going to go right there. Okay, now we're going to work on prompt 5, which is invoice. So this one I'm going to do on camera with you guys. So in this kit, I'll show you what we've got. I have this little envelope, whoops, like that. This little envelope here that can be filled with ephemera. Then there's a flap, like a flip up. Another little sentiment or poem. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Some lovely paper lace. And then we've got some journaling cards. I did print these double-sided, so that'll be nice. It's another one with the invoice on it. Tag, a couple of those. A tiny one. And then just some like little collage pieces. So let's do this. Okay, let me reinforce these folds by burnishing them. And then I'm just going to glue. Glue these flaps down. I hope everybody's having a lovely day. I ended up with an unscheduled day off today because the roads are icy, so school is closed. So I got a snow day, an unexpected snow day, which is nice because otherwise I don't think I would have had time this morning to make this video. All right, make sure it's not sticking anywhere in there. There's that. Let me put the flap on. Okay, so clear this down. And I do have that lace that can be added on top as kind of a way to hide the flap. Let me see how I like that. Right, far enough over that it's not going to interfere. All right. So it's going to look like that. Not bad. Yeah, maybe I do. I have a pencil here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear. You probably can't, but my kids are downstairs singing. It is so cute. All right, something like that. And I can still see the flower, so I'm not mad about that. Now my question is, should I make this an upper tuck, or is it gonna get caught on here? I think I'm gonna put a little piece of washi tape, and I will see if that is gonna prevent that from catching. I think it will. I do part of my reach. Let me just get my glue stick. And I'm still working on this Scotch wrinkle-free photo glue stick, which it has a very like reminiscent, nostalgic smell to it. I don't know what it is, but it smells like something from my childhood. Kind of like Scotch tape during the holidays. That kind of a reminiscent smell. All right. I think that that is going to prevent anything from getting caught on that lip. And we can make this a functionable upper tuck. All right, I like that. We're also gonna have this pocket down here. I'm not going to make this a pocket. I thought about it, but I think that's just too many pockets. Yeah. I don't want to get too bulky. So Friday, I have another From the Vault video. Lots of great finds in those videos. Those were some hauls that I did in 2025, and they never got posted. So I'm just posting them now. Lots and lots of fun. I found some really awesome stuff. There we go. Oh, yeah, now they're starting to get loud downstairs. Now, the tallest piece that I have is this, and it is pretty tall. So, I mean, technically it does fit. I can even double tuck it like that. Oh no, double tuck doesn't fit so well. Okay. I think I am gonna do something with this though. Although that really hides that. I do want to give it like a torn look, so I'm going to tear down both the sides and the top and bottom. That's nice. Okay. Let me ink it. There we go. I think I want some scrap paper. I've got some right over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this into a scrappy notebook. So let me find what sizes I need. Some rag paper. All right, gonna make it a little bit shorter. Okay, so we've got that. I've got some glassine. I'll do a little bit of that. Some brown paper. A little bit shorter. So we're getting our layers here. And we need one between. Oh, just barely. Let's see. What is this? Okay, yes, this is some antique style laid paper. So I have a scrap of that. Okay, one right in between the sizes. That's how we're measuring. All right, what do we got here? Just like that. I just kind of like that. I think that that's what I'm gonna do. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. All right, so how do I want to attach this? Maybe with some brads. And then is it going to go in like this or like this? Actually, I think probably twine might be a better option. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip that together. And all right, let me just find my punch. All right, I'm going to see if this will work instead of the twine. And a little bit more. The trick is going to be if I can thread this through. I really, really hope so. Okay. And then I'm probably going to put the bow on the front. Oops, wrong side. Alrighty. It's gonna probably have to be the teeniest, tiniest bow. It's not super flat, but that's okay. And it is a teeny tiny bit, but I do like that. I think that's really nice. So we have this, a little scrappy pad. Let's see what else we have to work with here. All right, so let me see what else I want in here. Should I put these tags up under here? And when you take these out, you can see them. And then I could make that into a tuck spot. Or I can make another pocket with this. I also have this. This could go as a tiny little pocket as well. But where's my number 5 gonna go? Oh, I like it, but I don't like it. I don't like how bulky this is. Honestly, I can clip it to the top or to the side of this flap. I think I like that better. Let's see. Do I want, not those. I did hand rest a bunch of paper clips and safety pins. This was a fun project. And I did this just with salt, a white vinegar, and hydrogen peroxide. If you look up how to rest paper clips, quick and easy, you should be able to find, I found probably like 6 or 7 videos that showed me the exact same process. So, rusty safety pin, nope, paper clip. A lot of blue. That would be a lot of blue. What do you think? Yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, I kind of like that. I do have some of this I could possibly put as well to give texture. I haven't been using a lot of textile elements in this journal yet, so let's see if we can. Beautiful. Flip this in right here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add this as a little pocket. I like this too because it covers up the fact that this flap is upside down. All right, so I'm gonna put these two little tags down here, and I can decorate these further on. I know Tomorrow's Digital has some lovely little sentiments and extra collage type ephemera. Add this little guy down here. And the one thing that I want to include from my ephemera stash is this 1893 invoice here from RH Soul and Company. And that one's from my personal collection, so that's going in there as well. And I think I'm going to save these last three pieces along with some of the ephemera from earlier prompts in this envelope back here. So I know I'm going to have a ton of fun ephemera to keep playing with, either in this journal or in others. So just going to get clipped there for now. So this is our day number 5 invoice. So I've got this cute little scrappy notebook, this flip up, and lots of journaling spaces in here. I love this pocket. So yeah, I'm gonna let this dry, and I think it was the right choice to put it in between the signature pages. This is going to become so big. I'll probably end up having to put some holes with some string, some sari silk or whatever to tie this shut. But I love this. I did bring out this because it has the beautiful tatting. And I thought maybe that would be cute around the edge of the front anyway. But we'll see. No decisions yet. All right, thank you guys for joining me. Those were prompts 3, 4, and 5. Come back next time and I will be doing 6 and 7 definitely, but maybe even 8. So I'm hoping to get that video out maybe Saturday or Sunday. Super excited. First time ever participating in a junk journal January, and I am loving it. It's been great being able to focus on something to create, and it's encouraged me to get in here and create, even if it's a little bit every day. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to Debbie. And as always, guys, God bless you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.